Your Akashic records are an energetic record of everything you've ever done, whether it's in this planet, this realm, or some other planet or realm that you've been in. Hello, I'm John Hodge, Soul Design Specialist for You Transformed. You know, there's a lot of people that come into this world and they really have a hard time understanding why things work the way they do. They just don't relate. They just don't relate to this world, to the harshness, just to many different aspects that we have in this world. There's people that I talk to that can remember being from somewhere else before they came here. And it can be confusing for you. And then we have other people who are actually connected and have awakened in this lifetime to their connection to places that they've been, other realms that they've been in, other planets they've been in before they've come to this planet. And it can be difficult. Not everyone wakes up to these energies, but some people do. Some people are beginning to remember now parts of their soul journey. When we do this, you know, we're looking for answers. And, you know, you want to understand more about why these things are occurring now in this lifetime. Well, in our soul design system, we look at the soul profile. And a part of our soul profile is what we call soul origins. So through your Akashic records are an energetic record of everything you've ever done, whether it's in this planet, this realm, or some other planet or realm that you've been in. And this is held in the Akashic records. And we can go into the energetic records and find out, you know, your soul origins. Sometimes we call them star systems. A lot of people call them star systems. I call them realms. They're energetic realms that are usually close to the frequency of this planet. If you're coming into this from one planet to another, or one realm to another, the vibration is fairly close, so you can acclimate into the system. So most of these systems that we're looking at are going to be systems that are here in our galaxy, the star systems around us. The realms we're looking at, I call them realms. Star systems and realms, to me, are realities, reality constructs. That's what we're looking at. So, you know, people are remembering parts of their soul journey. As the veil of this planet lifts, right now the planet is evolving. And as the planet evolves, the veil is lifting. The veil of forgetfulness, let's say, is what keeps us from remembering everything in all of our journeys. And that veil is lifting some. And as it lifts, more and more people that are coming in are remembering parts of their journey. Some people who are coming in actually have contracts, soul contracts, to work with their soul family or their soul origin family, star families. And some people know this and some people don't. A lot of people don't. They have contract and then they start remembering and then they start having different things that happen in connection with their origin, their soul family that they have a contract with here. To help the planet. It's all about helping Earth to evolve to another level, and also the people, the other systems, we're all connected. All the systems are connected. So as the whole system evolves, all parts of the system are evolving at the same time to help us, each other along in this. It's a co-create. All of this is co-created. So anyway, this is about people, your soul origins, where you come from. And I want to talk a little bit about that. We'll look at first the way we're made. And I'm going to look at this very simply so it's easy to understand. Source, God, all that is. You know, there's many names for source. In this instance, we're just going to say source. A lot of times I say God or source. But source, what source does is fractalize itself. It creates a small part of self. This is little source, or fractal of source. In a previous video, we talked about all the different parts of the soul design process. And in the soul profile, we have the divine qualities and your soul origins. So what happens is Source fractalizes into these divine qualities these divine qualities, and all of this is energy. So Source fractalizes to a smaller self, let's say, that has a mixture of Source qualities. And this fractal is intelligently designed. It's an intelligent designed part of Source that has certain qualities. It's intelligent design. Its Source is consciousness. So it's an intelligently designed part of Source with consciousness. It's energy at a very high frequency. We say here high frequency, and I'm going to call this a soul. It's an individualized, for the purposes of talking about our material world duality construct, we're going to call this a fractalized piece of Source. Here is a soul. And at first we're talking about a piece of this that is at a high frequency, that is a little bit less than Source here. And another way we're going to further describe this is this is a light being. We're going to call this light being. One of the interesting things that you can look at is near-death accounts. There's thousands and thousands of near-death accounts now. And you can go in and research these near-death studies, and many of the near-deaths talk about the light, and they talk about light beings. And that's really a light being that you're seeing on the other side is this high-frequency, individualized soul fractal of Source that's vibrating at a much purer, higher frequency than you are after you've been incarnated. We come down here and we collect a lot of energies. Then we go back and we have to go through them and release them as we go up into higher frequencies again. So we have this light being. So what this light being does is, in order to experience in a much grander way, the light being has choices, and we'll talk about this part of the realms in our galaxy, or the systems that we're around. This light being lowers its frequency. As it lowers its frequency, it can go into a realm that is fairly close to its qualities. When it first incarnates, it's going to try to go into a realm that is similar in matching its divine qualities and near enough to its frequency that it can go in. Now right here I have Earth realm or other star realms. Many of us who are, a lot of people who are star seeds, we'll call it a star seed, have incarnated in other realms before coming into the Earth realm. So I say other or Earth. There's a lot of Earth souls that have only incarnated in Earth. Some of the newer fractalizations that come in. But anyway, light being, lowered frequency, came into a system. And then what happens is all of these realms are a little bit different, but they all are cyclic in life cycles or numbers of cycles. This light being this soul goes through a cycle with many cycles within it until it masters the qualities, it masters the realm. And once it's mastered the realm, then it can go on to another realm. It's fairly close frequency, and then goes through the same process again. This other realm, these realms are going to be different in their characteristics they work through, but they're all close enough in frequency to adjust, from one system to another. So these realms have cycles. In the Earth realm, we have life cycles. And, a part of our system, what we do is we look at our origin, because all of these places that we come through we come from have characteristics to them. So we figure out what these characteristics are. We figure out where you're from, and we show you the positive and negative characteristics for the realm that you came from before you came into here. And what happens is when you're from another realm and you come into this realm, the qualities of where you came from before are there. They'll never go away until you're reabsorbed back into the source, and then they're still a part of you. So you learning these positive and negative qualities is a power, because it helps you to understand why you feel the way you do about things, instead of just being confused, about why things are happening and why you're feeling the way you feel, why you have the emotions you have, why you are remembering that you were from some other place, why you are having visions of this other place. So we look at this soul origin, or these other systems that you've been through, and give you information on them to help you understand and figure out that, hey, I'm a lot more than just this earth soul. And it helps give you clarity in who you are and what you're trying to do. So far what we've covered is the understanding that we are a fractal of source. We were this light being. We're a soul. And we're on a soul journey through these different realms and creations. There's even other realms. What we're looking at in this program right now is star systems, or realms, as I call them. They're defined realms that we can go in and participate in. And there's other dimensional journeys and realms that we go into also. But right now we're sticking to these more material constructs that we've been involved in. And so many of us are masters. We're all masters. Everybody is. You're a master of another realm when you come in here, and everybody's experience is flavored. So that's the main things to understand about our soul origins, and a part of our You Transformed Soul Design reading that we do. In other videos, we're going to talk about some of these different systems and the characteristics that could show through for you. When you get one of our readings, I customize some of this for you depending on what your background is. And I have a lot of people who are having certain things happen in their life, and we dive into that a little bit and help them get clarity on where they're at in their life and what's happening with them. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, like and share it, and we'll see you in the next video.